Whenever I meet people here and tell them about myself, that I don't have parents, and this was how I got into the UK. My intention was to leave my home country and go to another country to study more and have a good life. I'm an introvert. I really don't know how to go out of my life. I was told I would go on Twitter to solicit for funds. I would argue that it would never happen. I've never been in debt before. I was so scared that, oh, if I should get this loan, how would I be repaying it? The money was the biggest obstacle there. You are bold, you are audacious for you to take this step. I mean, things I was unable to do while I was in Nigeria, I am now capable of doing them. If not for the loan I got from EJ, I don't think I would be where I am today. EJ Ford came through.
Thank you. My name is Damilola Arodu, and I attended Moshood Abiola Polytechnic for my first degree, which was in mass communication. So, like before EJ, my intention was to leave my home country and go to another country to study more and have a good life. And I applied to my University of London. I applied to study business administration. I got the admission into the school and I started my processing, everything. I had spent everything I had then for my visa, my IHS, and other stuff. And I don't know if you guys have seen my story on Twitter. Yeah, it was really a mess then. It wasn't easy. I was broken. So I was told about Ije Fund. I wrote application. I sent multiple mails, and I was granted the loan, which really helped me a lot. It really helped me. If not for the loan I got from EJ, I don't think I would be where I am today. And it was really helpful. I was happy I got the loan. So it really made things easy for me. And yeah, that's basically it. It really helped me. And I spoke to like few, just two staff then. It was really helpful. They helped me. I mean, I spoke to Bankole on the phone like every day back then, and everything was smooth. I mean, yeah, that's what basically it. EJ Fan really helped me. I mean, I wouldn't be here today. It was really difficult. I passed through a difficult time then. So everything I had spent on my university to study business management at the University of Work could have just went down the drain if not for the support I got from EJ Fan. Okay. When you get to a point in life whereby there is nothing else you could do again, you have to go out of your way to do things. Looking back, at last year 2025, before last year 2025, if I was told I would go on Twitter to solicit funds, I would argue that it would never happen because I'm an introvert. I really don't know how to go out of my way. So I went on Twitter, I solicited for funds then, and someone came into my comment section to tell me about EJ Fund. So that was just it. If not for the person that came into my comment section, and I always think about it. So I think that I later found that it was Bankole that did that. I mean, every time I think about it, it's always emotional for me. Well, the inspiration is, to get a good life, to get better jobs, having a second degree in masters and studying, and my school is in London, and studying in a big city like London, having that in your degree. I always think that yes, it would really be helpful, and I think it is working around now because I currently work I mean, my motion then was to study business administration, and start from somewhere like being in the HR sector of a big company. And currently, I'm still a student, so we always start from somewhere little. And I currently work as an administrative support in a company now, and I think I'm moving up the ladder a little bit. Yeah, I would say I'll start from it. I don't have parents. My parents have passed away a long time ago, and I have siblings. I have 4 siblings, and they all think my decision was a bold one. I mean, whenever I meet people here and tell them about myself, that I don't have parents, and this was how I got into the UK, they always say the same thing, that, oh, you are bold, you are audacious for you to take this step alone. So yeah, that's what everyone still says. The biggest obstacle then was just money. Like I said earlier, that I had spent everything I had on me then, and I just had, I would say, I had gotten to up to 70% then, and I was just left with 30%. So the money was the biggest obstacle there, and Ije came through for me. Well, I was skeptical about it then. I spoke to my sister, which is my closest sibling. I told her, I was scared. I've never been in debt before. I was so scared that, if I should get this loan, how would I be repaying it? What if I get to the UK and I don't get a job immediately? As a student, we are limited to some certain hours we can work during the week. So I was so skeptical about it. I had sleepless nights before I traveled. Even after getting the loan, I was always restless that, God, what have I done to myself? How have I, done this to myself? How would I be paying this loan? But I would say God has been wonderful, and yeah. I remember it wasn't really hard. I think I had to set up my profile then, and I would always talk about favor. So don't get tired of it, please. I always reach out to Favor every step of it for him to take me through, and he was so patient with me. He took me through every step. It was hard. It wasn't hard. As long as Favor was there then, it wasn't hard. He explained everything to me, and whenever Ije asked me to send some documents, I sent them, and it was just like a twinkle of what's the word again? So it was really, really smooth. It was really, really smooth. Yeah, it wasn't hard. I was happy. I was excited. I was really, really happy. It was something I had been wanting, and yeah, the dream came through. So I was happy. I was really excited. Cultural shock in food. Not really. It's something I have always seen online, watching movies. So it wasn't really too much of a big deal. But yeah, cultural, things are different a bit, yeah. But there's no language barrier. Nigeria is an English-speaking country, so. Say I'm finding it easy. It's a contract signed. It's not really hard for me. I have a job. I already said in the agreed contract that I would pay on so date. So, and I make sure I do not skip the day of my repayment. So it's not really hard for me. I didn't have to start paying back immediately. I was given 3 months. 3 months. Yeah, I think I was given 3 months extra to get settled in the UK, get a job. and I made sure the money was always in my account even before today. So it wasn't really hard for me to do it. I mean, I'm grateful there was the space of 3 months before I started repaying the loan. I was able to gather myself, get a place for me to stay. There was no rush. Just want to know. It's my lifestyle is really affecting my. You can see that in the life of my younger brother. I have 4 siblings. We are 5 in number. I'm the second to the last, and I have a younger brother who is the youngest of the family. He's also in uni currently, his first degree, and I mean things I was unable to do while I was in Nigeria, I am now capable of doing them because I make sure I pay his tuition. I mean, I am so glad I'm able to do that. So I would really say I make sure I take care of him. So that's really one of my priorities back in Nigeria. I would say, like, I was skeptical about taking this decision then. I would say to them that just follow your heart. I mean, take the loan. Wherever you go to it will be better. So you can achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. Just trust the process. Okay, so if Ije didn't exist, I mean, if I had not known anything about Ije then, I think everything I had sweated for, everything I had dreamed of would have just gone down the drain. I would have been shattered. So I am grateful that I knew about Ije then, and Ije is still existing, helping out students. So that enough, I'm really grateful. Even before I left the airport, I mean, I mentioned my sister who is my closest sibling. We hugged each other. It was so emotional. I cried, she cried. And when I go on the plane and the plane, I was so excited. Yes, this is the dream. And I got to England too, and yeah, still same feeling like, yeah, this is it. Finally.